Today, another one of our very special sisters would be telling us her story about her journey to Islam. She's a former Sikh and took the blessed name Aminah since becoming a Muslim. She's very hardworking and is dedicated to learn more and more about the Deen. She's a loving mum and committed that her children to be brought up in a proper Islamic environment. She's been making excellent progress in her learning since becoming a Muslim. She's currently learning her du'as and has recently memorized Dua Qanut. She's always ready to learn more. Alhamdulillah. She's got a beautiful story. So let's hear it.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Aminah.
Yes. So, like I said earlier, I always feel so emotional whenever I tell my story. While listening to all the story, I thought I should tell mine as well. So, I was like so curious about Islam. I used to have so many questions like why Muslims do this, why Muslims do that. For example, like why do they eat halal food? Why do they have to pray 5 times a day? So all these things. But I think not funny thing, but I think good thing or bad thing, I don't know what is. But I never used to ask these questions to my husband. So good thing was I had so many Muslim friends at my work where I used to work. So I used to go to them and then ask them questions, like why do you do that? Why do you do that? And luckily, I think it was, the way Allah had planned for me. So one of them told me, he goes, you know what? You ask so many questions to me. So he said, go and he told me some Pakistani mufti's name. They said, you need to listen to them. Don't eat my head. So, like they just style like this. So I think from there, I started, searching for Islam, like online. And then I started listening all the speeches, what these muftis had. So slowly, I think my interest started building. So what happened in between, I don't really know, like how it happened. But there was one day, I remember, I didn't even took my shahada, but still I stopped eating like, I used to eat only halal food then. Even though I was not a Muslim, I hadn't taken my shahada. And then one day I went to my, husband. He was not my husband that time. So I said, what? I want to have namaz book. The first time I read namaz from that book was, and I cried so much. I didn't know what was happening, but I didn't know how to, pray. I was still reading and I was just crying. Tears were coming. And then, I just started thinking like, I started feeling peaceful. Like I was so peaceful. Mm-hmm. And then I went to him and I said, I want to take shahada now. And we took shahada. Alhamdulillah, I got all the support what I needed. And then I got all the support from my in-laws, alhamdulillah, and my friends, my workmates. They told me what to do, how to do. Even when I was fasting at work, they helped me so much. They looked after me in a sense. They did. And that was I'm a different person now, very different person. Like whatever I do from my heart, even I've started coming to madrasa when my daughter started a year back. Mm-hmm. But that has helped so much because before I read Quran, even I read like not the whole Quran, I read with the translation, but I read say half, maybe more than half, but like like listening to Abijan, the way she tells the stories and then the way she's explaining, it's like it's changing the heart even more. Even more, it's like, like implementing those things in my life. And if I do something wrong, even the wrong thoughts come in my heart. And then, sometimes Abijan clicks in my head. It's like, no, we read that surah and this is very wrong. So it has been changed. It changed as a person. It changed as a human being. And the other sister said, the way she is with her parents now, it changed that way as well. And life is so much beautiful. It's so much better. And this is my one and only decision. What is the best decision of my life? I have done that. Alhamdulillah, mashallah.